You will not get rid of tartar until you actually understand what is causing it. And the surprising truth is that the real cause is not sugar. Sugar plays its own role in tooth decay, of course, but tartar, this hard, stubborn, cement-like material that forms on your teeth, has a deeper origin inside your body. Most people scrub harder, buy stronger toothpaste, switch to fancy mouthwashes, or blame chocolates and sweets, but none of that fixes the root cause. Tartar keeps coming back like a shadow because its origin is biological, chemical, and deeply connected to how your body manages minerals, saliva, hydration, and diet. To understand tartar, you have to first understand plaque. Plaque is soft, tartar is hard. Plaque is easy to remove, tartar feels like it's glued to your teeth with industrial cement. And this transition from soft to hard happens because of one primary factor, the mineral content in your saliva, especially calcium. That's right. The same calcium your bones need, the same calcium you worry about losing, is the same calcium that solidifies on your teeth when the internal chemistry of your body becomes unbalanced. Tartar is basically calcified plaque. And plaque calcifies when the minerals in your saliva become excessive, concentrated, or imbalanced relative to your oral environment. So the question becomes, why is your saliva overloaded with minerals in the first place? This is where things get interesting. The body uses saliva for many functions: digestion, lubrication, protection, buffering acids. But one of its hidden roles is mineral transportation. The minerals in your saliva don't just float around randomly. They're constantly being deposited and absorbed depending on the pH of your mouth. When your mouth becomes too acidic from stress, dehydration, poor diet, lack of fasting, bad gut health, or nutrient deficiencies, your body overcorrects by dumping more minerals into the saliva. This is an emergency mechanism meant to neutralize acidity, but it has a side effect. Mineral crystals start forming on the teeth. Over time, they harden into tartar. But what causes the acidic environment that triggers the mineral dump? It's not sugar alone. It's not candy. It's a combination of internal metabolic imbalance, dietary habits, and lifestyle factors that affect your pH. One major culprit is dehydration. When you don't drink enough water, your saliva thickens. Thick saliva cannot flow properly. When it doesn't flow, calcium doesn't get washed away naturally. It collects and turns into tartar. Many people are mildly dehydrated every single day without even knowing it. They rely on tea, coffee, energy drinks, soft drinks, and think they're hydrated, but these dehydrate you even more. Another hidden factor is nutrient deficiency, particularly vitamin K2. This nutrient is often missing from modern diets, and the job of vitamin K2 is not just to build bones. Its real job is mineral direction. It tells calcium where to go. Without K2, calcium drifts into the wrong places, your arteries, joints, and yes, your teeth, where it becomes tartar. So ironically, you may not have too much calcium. You may simply have calcium going to the wrong place because the nutritional traffic controller is missing. Stress is another invisible driver. When your body is under stress, your sympathetic nervous system becomes dominant. This reduces saliva production, dries the mouth, alters pH, and increases plaque formation. And when plaque stays longer on the teeth, it calcifies faster. Stress also spikes cortisol, and cortisol changes the composition of your saliva. People who grind their teeth at night usually have elevated cortisol, and nighttime mouth dryness dramatically increases tartar formation. The mouth becomes a perfect environment for mineral crystallization. The kind of foods you eat also determine how rapidly tartar forms. Processed foods, soft breads, sticky carbohydrates, and constant snacking force the mouth to stay in a low pH, acidic zone. An acidic mouth equals faster tartar formation. On the other hand, a diet rich in leafy greens, minerals, natural fats, and low in frequent snacks supports balanced saliva chemistry. But most people graze the whole day without realizing the mouth never gets a break. Every snack restarts the whole acid cycle again. Then there is gut health, which most people never connect to oral health. Your mouth is the beginning of your digestive tract. If your gut microbiome is disturbed, your oral microbiome shifts as well. When gut bacteria are imbalanced, saliva becomes slightly acidic and slightly thicker. This alone is enough to increase plaque formation and mineral deposition. And yes, brushing incorrectly contributes, but not in the way people think. Most people brush too hard. They scrub aggressively thinking they are removing tartar, but tartar does not come off with force. Hard brushing damages the gums, exposes root surfaces, and creates pockets where plaque collects more easily. These pockets calcify faster, creating even more tartar. So the very act of brushing too hard can increase tartar instead of reducing it. Fluoride toothpastes, which people rely on heavily, also play a role. Fluoride can harden plaque faster, making tartar more stubborn. Mouthwashes with alcohol dry the mouth, increasing mineral concentration in saliva. Whitening toothpastes often contain abrasives that strip enamel and expose sensitive areas where minerals stick even more aggressively. So many people unknowingly make tartar worse while trying their hardest to fight it. Real tartar removal is not just a dental cleaning, it's a lifestyle transformation. You have to fix the inside before you see changes on the outside. If your saliva is chemically unbalanced, your teeth will continue to be coated with tartar no matter how clean they look after a scaling session. So what actually works? You balance your mouth. By balancing your body, you reduce tartar by restoring mineral direction inside your system. You target the internal causes, not just the external symptoms. Increase your hydration. Real hydration. Clean water, high electrolyte vegetables, sea salt, and a diet that supports fluid balance. Introduce vitamin K2, magnesium, and vitamin D3 to help direct calcium properly. Reduce the frequency of eating so your mouth can reset its pH. Support gut bacteria with fermented foods so your oral bacteria stabilize. Stop overbrushing and start brushing smartly, softly, gently, circular motions twice a day. Avoid alcohol-based mouthwashes that dry the mouth instantly. Clean the tongue daily because tongue bacteria influence the whole oral environment. Sleep with proper nasal breathing because mouth breathing at night dries saliva and accelerates tartar. Reduce stress through routines that lower cortisol, walking, fasting, sunlight, sleep, and deep breathing. When you fix your body, your saliva becomes thin, balanced, and healthy. And healthy saliva cleans teeth naturally. It washes away plaque before it hardens. Your mouth begins to feel different, fresh, cleaner, smoother. You'll notice tartar forming slower and, in some cases, not at all, because the truth is simple. Tartar isn't just a dental problem. It's a reflection of your internal chemistry. And when your internal chemistry is balanced, tartar has no chance to thrive. You don't solve tartar by fighting it, you solve it by understanding it. And once you recognize the real cause, you finally gain the power to eliminate it for good.